Okay, welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Steve. I'm here with another play of the Ratcatcher. Oh, I know. I tried this last week and didn't turn out too well. So it's a lot of fun, but thought I'd bring it back to this time and see if we can't log a win on live for you guys. Now, I also forgot that I said at the end of my last video that I was going to show you like the really cool storage solution design that comes with the Ratcatcher, and I totally just didn't do that. So I decided instead of having everything set up, I hope you guys don't mind. I'll show you the box and I'll set up with you guys together really quick. So because I thought that this box design deserves some attention because Matthew did an excellent job with this one. It's really rare to find a game these days that when you buy it, you don't have to think about how to like store it and how to figure things out. It's just like, hey, here it is, the game, it's ready to go, plop on the table, ready to play. So anyway, with that said, here's the box, and let's dive into it real quick. So the rulebook obviously fits in there not real nicely, but this here is the first tray. So it's all custom molded trays. And so the nice thing is it's got spots, and I'll show this off too. This is really cool. So underneath each of these trays is little icons. So these icons correspond to the back of the cards. I don't know if you can tell on the camera there, but it's very easy to tell where everything goes. And so yeah, there you got your peculiar rats, some other cards you might need, your locations. These are the tokens you can use the game dice, the magic cheese, which are totally very cool. I love these magic cheese. And then the tokens you need for various things. That's the first layer. And the bottom layer, you've got all your boards. So this is where you come up with all the Ratcatchers and all the bosses. And those bosses are double-sided. And then below that, we have the cage, which you do have to assemble this cage. Just FYI, it's really easy to do. The instructions are very clear, but FYI, that's there. And then you have all your bags. So you have a bag for your peculiar rats, bag for your regular rats, and then you have your individual miniatures, or not miniatures, but standees. What do you call these? I'm not sure what you call these things. Anyway, that's where you get your guys. But yeah, that's the whole thing, and it's really clean and easy to use. So I want to show you guys that real quick because I totally forgot last time. It's like, oh yeah, let me show you this cool design, and whoop, whoop, yep, totally forgot. So it says, okay, got a question from Michael. How thick is the plastic on the inserts? That's a really good question. It is not. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a vacuum form, I guess. So it's like the actual plastic itself is thin, but like the walls itself, it's secure. I don't feel like it'd be any problem if I would drop this or whatever to break it. If that's what you're getting at, Michael. Oh yes, thank you, Platypus and Matthew. Those peculiars are an extra add-on. I did go all in on this one, so you might not have the same type of setup that I have here, but yeah, because I think the peculiars you normally get, and I can show you that is real quick, are just little tokens you can use, which work fine. You don't. I decided to go for the actual chunky pieces for them. So, and yes, there's a vacuum form insert. This is like Warp's Edge thin or substantial enough that it holds its shape well. I don't have Warp's Edge. I cannot compare it to that one. The shape is, it's going to hold the shape, if that's your question. I have not seen any problems with this one. So, yeah, it's really sturdy and nice. I don't know how to demonstrate it on the camera for you, but it is excellent. I'm impressed with this one. But yeah, and the nice thing is it's designed to fit sleeve cards and everything too. So if you have other questions on how it works, but like it's set up there, it's got space for potentially a few expansions, maybe. We'll see. But good, I'm glad it got your, oh good, I'm glad that was answered your question, Michael. Cool, okay, so now I'll set up the board And since I decided to show you the box, yeah, platypus. It's sturdy and not thin at all. Very true. It is very. I have no concerns over this insert. So it is great. That's why I kind of want to show it off because I felt like I can't tell you how many inserts I get from games I just wound up throwing away, and this one is excellent. So okay. So with that said, normally I have the game set up, but I figure that since I was going to talk through it, let's have, while I set this up, I'll have the viewers, you guys, pick what we do for the setup, because that might be kind of fun. Okay, so let's go over some of the. So I played Sister Constantine last time. I'm not going to play her this time. We'll do something different. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw her out. We have Professor Fume. This guy is kind of the engineer, kind of steampunk engineer. So look, let's see. Yeah, so he's got some interesting things. This one here is the Pied Piper. Interestingly enough, he's got the lowest defense, but he's got some really powerful abilities where he just tries to manipulate the rats. The one they recommend to play to start is Madame Cage. So she's all about traps, I would say, for the most part. We have Guildmaster Horace, who I've not played yet, so you guys can try it out. I don't really know how he works exactly, but we can find out if you guys want to try it. And then we have Miss Black, which is based off an actual Ratcatcher, I believe. Matthew might mention that. Hard mode. Thanks, Matthew. Yes, I don't know who's for the Ratcatcher for tonight, so I'll have to go. Let's see. Oh, a chemist for a Fume. Thank you, Matthew. Oh yes, the art is amazing, Michael. It is really, really good. And yes, the trap engineer. Oh, is Madame Cage? Yes, thank you. Guildmaster. Is that the one we're picking tonight? Oh, are you saying Professor? Just because he looks cool? Oh yeah, Miss Black's a gender bend from the Queen's first Royal Ratcatcher. Yes, because it was Mr. Black was the first Royal Ratcatcher. That was an interesting story. I'm glad you talked about that. So, the Professor is the one that was said. Professor Fume. Okay, I'm seeing a couple comments on Fume, so we're going with him or her. I don't know. Professor Fume's wearing a mask. I'm not sure who's underneath that. Doesn't matter. We're playing as them. Okay. We will play that one, and then we've got. I'm not going to play the Abyssal Rat because we played against this one last time. I'll have you guys pick who we're going against. We got the Maw. This one is a glutton, just wants to eat everything. We have the Rat King, who is, I think it's just he mutates and changes his abilities a little bit. And the last one I can choose is the Brood Mother, big old mama. So I don't know if you guys, which one of those you want to play against. You want to do the Mother, the Maw, or the King? Let me know in the comments while I get the rest of these cards set up here. Oh, it looks like Platypus. Matthew says it's a him. He has a short story coming soon. Coming soon? I'm not sure what that means. That'd be cool. You vote for Rat King. Okay. Rat King it is. We will do Rat King, Professor Fume. Oh, we got Maw. Oh, no. Okay, we got one vote for Rat King, one vote for Maw. I need one more comment. The Maw. Cool. We're doing the Maw. Hey, guys. We are doing the Maw. So, now, interesting about the Maw, he does play a slightly different than the rest of the characters because the Maw comes with its own card. Let me find the card real quick. Right here. So it comes with the Gut Tracker card. So this is what we're going to be using while playing with him. So let's look at what he does in more detail. So use the Gut Tracker card, which is a grab. While moving, this rat targets and consumes the nearest magic cheese or special token, even those placed by the Ratcatcher. Once consumed, apply the effect listed on the Gut Tracker card, then remove the token from play. So he is going to go run up and eat these things. And this one is, it's hard to, unfortunately my green screen's messing it up. Actually, I can put it over here. okay. It's hard to see. My camera is kind of getting messed up. There you go. That's a little better. The yellow one is he'll eat that, and so he'll gain some movement and heal and spawn rats, whatever he runs around and eats. Okay, cool. We've got that going. Let me set up the board real fast, and we'll just dive into it. So you guys chose as Professor Fume and the Maw. And 1 second, guys. My lighting is really strong right now. There you go. That's not as... Oh, I'm going to be really dark here for a second. I'll fix that, though. Once my lights warm up. Okay. Okay, so we got that going. Let's grab our starting location card. So, of course, we always start with this card in play. So that is going to go up front middle here. And then we start with 2 other locations. So I'll grab these 2 cards randomly. And we can set up however you want as long as we make the connections work. So I'm going to put... I always like putting the magic cheese next to each other so I can try to manage those 2 if I can. And then let's drop this one over here. Okay, cool. Got that going for us. Let's populate the board. My lighting is pretty dark now. Oh well, that's okay. Michael, I swear you guys are coordinating on the side against me. Yes. Hey, good morning, Kevin. So, thanks for joining. So, you guys have crashed me up. Yeah, the Glutton boss looks pretty cool. So, I don't know if I think played a little bit with him. So, it'll be fun to try to figure out together. Okay. We did that. We need to find our characters real quick. So, let's find the Maw. Which is this big guy, big fella. Let's find Professor Fume right here. So we got those 2 characters. I'd like to put the boss on the card. Okay, that's all set up, ready to go. And then the other cards we'll need is this card. So as a reminder, these are the common rats and their abilities. So generally, the white rats, they'll go for the magic cheese. The brown rats are hunt after the Ratcatcher and try to bite us. And the black rats also go for the magic cheese. Black rats will have additional ability where they spawn other rats. They're mama rats, basically. And then I'll bring this out as a tally man. So remember, when we capture rats, we can spend rats to get other dice and abilities back. Not abilities, I should say. You get other resources back, like you can heal, you can get potentially your magic potions, or even get magic cheese if you're lucky. And then we'll get a turn tracker out there too. Okay. Cool. Let's populate the board. Let's put the magic cheese on the board here. We've got 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Looks like our Ratcatcher does start with 2, 3, 4, 5 dice for Professor Fume. Oh, actually, before I set all this up, let's talk about what we can do in this game. Oops, let's bump that. There we go. So here's Professor Fume. So we're going to start with 4 life. And looks like he has 5 movement. 5 movement to start. So you put your little cubes on. I love the dual layer boards. It's so nice in this game. Okay, so it starts with 5 dice. Pretty straightforward, but let's look at the good stuff here. So this is his gas mine. And he starts with only 2 traps. So I'll grab 2 of those traps tokens and put them up here in the corner. So these trap tokens, they cost 2 movement to drop 1 of them. And the accuracy is 5+. So I need 5+ to hit. And I roll 5 dice, which is a ton. This trap gains +1 dice for each other adjacent rat. Oh my gosh. Each other adjacent trap. So if we can put a bunch of traps next to each other, that might be pretty awesome. And they all bump each other up. The upgrade, this trap gains +1 accuracy and you get an extra trap. So then right now we only have 2 traps we can use. But if we do upgrade it by putting magic cheese here, We get 3 of them, and they hit on a 4+ instead of 5+. That's pretty cool. But the downside is it's pretty expensive. So we might want to upgrade our movement if we want to use that more. And then special abilities, we have Just a Spritz. Spend a single purple token, make a single attack with 3 dice, 4+, targeting any connected adjacent zone. So that's kind of nice. Just attack adjacent to you. And Fumigation. Place a yellow token on the township card you occupy, one on an affected township card. Any dice results of 5 or 6, once resolved, are immediately returned to your Ratcatcher's character pool. So the nice thing is, drop that down. Whenever I'm rolling a 5 or 6, I get those dice back, which is pretty awesome. Okay, I think I want to go for the yellow ability for this one. I kind of like that. I'm a big fan of recursion in board games. Anything I can use to get this stuff back, love it. Okay. Lighting's better now. Okay, good. What's the wrong Nemesis? That's the wrong Nemesis token? I grabbed the wrong Nemesis token, did I? Oh my goodness, you are correct. What is wrong with me? This is the Maw. This is the Broodmother, I think. I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Thank you so much, Matthew, for pointing that out. So, yeah, having some lighting issues this morning. Let me try to see if I can fix that again real quick. Because it looks like, oops. Yeah, this is just being kind of weird this morning with my setup I normally do at night. So, sorry about this. I'm just gonna try to adjust this a little bit. It's a little weird. That's better. It's not nearly as bright. Okay, cool. I want to fix that real quick. Okay, so we did that. We've got some question marks to drop down, so we do that real fast. I'm gonna grab. These are random stuff. Oh, great! It looks like we start with a spawn point because this game's not hard enough, and we start with a potion potentially. So put that there, and then we have to spawn all the rats. So, reach in our bag of rats. Hopefully not get our hand bit here, and let's drop them down. We've got, anytime you spawn a black rat, you always put another rat with it during spawning. So we're getting a bunch of guys here. So let me set up the board, and then we'll keep deploying. So I am playing on the easier level because I want to actually record a win for you guys sometime. This game is really hard. When you win this game, it is legit. So thank you, Matthew, for making this game so difficult. But it's fun. I like having you guys. If you guys watch my other streams, you know I like to make games extra challenging. So this is totally down my path, my wheelhouse. Okay, all set up, ready to go. Let's start playing. So let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay. So I think the best idea is I definitely want to go for that cheese. That's pretty easy to do. And we've got a bunch of dice to do it. So let's go ahead and try to snag that one if we can. There's also one up here. If we're lucky, we might be able to get both. But the problem is if I go too much higher up here, there are these brown rats, and they're going to they won't come after me, and they're going to bite me. So that's going to be the problem. I kind of want to make sure I'm not too close to them. They do move with 2 speed. Unless I just want to take a damage right off the bat. But I feel like we don't want that to happen. So, but anyway, let's start and see if we can get that magic cheese right next to us. Okay. If you guys have any comments on what you want, how you want to strategize and run this game, let me know. I'm all ears. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Let's put the health on the Maw too. I forgot to do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and use 2 of our movement. Let's move here. One thing I could do, actually. Oh, I don't have quite enough movement. I was hoping I could drop down 2 traps. That would be kind of fun, to drop a trap here and here and just let them come to me for the first round and then trip the traps. That would be pretty awesome. Because I think, unfortunately, over here, that magic cheese is just going to go. There's nothing we can do to stop all of them. But these rest of them we can manage. So let's move. Yeah, let's move that way, and let me just try to attack them. Attack that spot. So 2 dice. We need a 4+ to hit. I'm gonna try to attack those 2 guys. Let's roll, and I did get 1 of them. So I capture one rat. Goes into our nice little cage. Remember, as we get more rats in our cage, we'll be able to spend them later for cool abilities. So let me attack again, and I missed. Attack again, and you can pick up and roll as many dice as you want, but because if I miss here, it's not a big deal. I can just go again. Because I don't have any defense. I'm just doing one at a time. So we got both those guys. Let's go ahead and capture that magic cheese. Now we get to level up. So let's see, what do we want to level up? We got some choices here. I normally like doing abilities. Well, let me know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see, should we start leveling up our traps and try and make those extra powerful? We could do defense. We haven't done that in a while. Movement would be useful. We need 2 magic cheese to level up our movement, though. Could get an extra fight dice as well. But generally, I like abilities. Maybe we do abilities to start. Yeah, let's do ability to start. Movement for the core actions is what you said. Time Slayer. Movement for more actions. You're saying. Oh, to get around more, or to drop down the traps. We can do that. Movement, you fool! Okay, thank you, Matthew. Yes, the trap sounds pretty good. Okay, so sounds like everyone's doing movement. We'll do movement. Okay. We're doing movement. Now, I put a cheese down there, but we need 2 of them to actually upgrade our movement, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and I will spend 1 more movement to move up here. And then we've got 2 movement left. I'm going to spend the rest of my movement to drop our trap down into that spot. And then let's spend our last dice and see if we can capture 1 more rat while we're at it. And I missed, but that's okay. Okay, we're done with our turn. We look. So after we do that, the first thing we do is we do all our abilities. We look and see if there's less than 2 magic cheese on the board, which there is not. If they are, we would have to explore, but no big deal here. Okay, now we have to have the rats go, and the rats will do this in order. They will move, and they'll move in boss, peculiar rats, and then the common rats in order of brown, black, and white. After they all move, we'll set off any traps. Then they will try biting, and then they'll try capture magic cheese, and then they will spawn. That's the order of operations. Okay, so first thing is they're moving. We don't have any bosses or peculiar rats on the board, so we're going to move first the brown rats. And so all the brown rats here coming to my spot because they want to bite me. And this one is going to run towards me. And as a reminder, when you move rats around the board, you move them according to active locations. Active locations are any locations with boss rats, magic cheese, or that are adjacent to or the same location as the Ratcatcher. So move all the brown rats, move all the black rats, so they're all coming for this magic cheese. I'm hoping I can take some of those out to stop them from eating that cheese. This is coming up here, and then we have to move all the white rats. They have a movement of 1, I believe. Yes. I always have to double check because the movement does change in this game as you play. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of rats here. That cheese is definitely getting eaten. This one may get eaten, And the other thing is, it doesn't matter if I'm there. The rats, as long as there's... Oh, actually, I lied. There's only 4 rats that can eat that cheese there. There's 3 brown rats, which one eat after me. So this one won't get eaten. This one definitely will. Because you need 5 rats to eat the cheese. And I believe the brown rats don't count. Matthew, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. And yes, Time Slayer, that player rate's really, really great in this game. It makes it a lot easier to play. Yeah, I'm going to check that real quick. I don't want to tell you guys wrong information here. Brown common rats do not count at all. Yep, I was right. Yeah, because the brown rats are going after you. They don't count as the 5 rats you need to eat magic cheese. So, I was telling you correct there. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, the rule book took me 2 seconds to find it. It's laid out pretty nicely. I do like it. Okay, so let's trip our trap. Let's spin that one, and let's do what it says. We get to roll, looks like 5 dice, and we need a 5+ to hit. So I'm hoping we get lucky and we get some mortal wounds, some 6s, because every 6 automatically hits the target. Because if I can take out a couple of those brown rats, 2 of them specifically, I won't take any damage. But if not, I'll just take out some other guys there. And of course, that is an amazing, amazing roll. Let's get 1 hit. Gosh. Oh boy. Definitely take on the black rats. Okay. He's warming up. He's got all these, chemicals he's mixing. It takes a while for him to get going. It's fine. Alright, so we did the trap. Now they're going to bite. Unfortunately, there's 3 rats there, so they each have a bite value of 1. So technically bite value of 3 coming at us. We have a defense value of 1. In most games, that means the difference is 2. You take 2 wounds. Not in this game. You take 1 wound from each source that attacks you. So of all the common rats, you add up all the bites, and they could have 200 bites coming at you, and you have no defense. You still only take 1 wound. But that is true for the peculiar rats and the common rats. The boss rat, of course, just goes after. That doesn't count. They can do as many wounds as they can to you. So we did take 1 wound from that, unfortunately. And then they're going to eat the magic cheese. This one's okay because there's only 3 there. This one, they're going to definitely eat that magic cheese. And then when they do, their track goes up. They start with nothing. So, and all the rats that are there go back into the bag. Okay, that is it. Let's go ahead and spawn rats. So we've got some choices here. So I think, because this one's not adjacent to anything, I don't think we're going to spawn there because it's no longer active. So we'll put 1 up here. This black rat is a spawn point, which will spawn another black rat, which will spawn a brown rat. Well, so that's great. We have another spawn point here, and that looks like it. Okay. Now, we're not done though, because at the end of the rat turn, we check the magic cheese. And this one, because we have less than 2 magic cheese on the board, there's only 1. Yes, Matthew, they are too bloodthirsty. Yes, the brown rats do go for the cheese. Which makes me scared because I know you're making that drop bears game, and if these rats are bloodthirsty, I'm really worried about the bloodthirsty drop bears. So, oh, and in case you guys don't know, Matthew, the designer of Platypus Industries, is on the chat right now. You guys got questions for you, drop them there. I'm sure he's a really, really nice guy. But he's also making a game coming out sometime. Maybe launching later this year, I don't know. But it's all about drop bears, which are carnivorous koalas, I guess you would describe them. So it looks really fun, like a fun little horror game. So I'm excited to hear more about that. But that's my reference there. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Love stories. So we have less than 2 magic cheese, so now we have to explore. When you explore, you look, or expand, I guess it's called. You look at the card you're on. This one's got Roman numeral 2 for me. So I will need to add 2 more location cards to the board, and then we'll populate those. So that's going to keep the town expanding. Let's see where we can put this. This one's actually kind of nice to put there. That might be a quick, easy one to go for. This one is not nice. We'll put it there. Okay. Let's put down our magic cheese and populate the board. Here and here. And looks like we've got question mark way up there. We get, ooh, another magic cheese spot. That's really, okay, I know where I'm going. And let's put down, just looks like rats everywhere. So 1 here, 3 there, 2 here. Black rats, so every time you draw a black rat, keep drawing. 1 here, 1 here, and oh, that's a black rat. Let's put another one there. And then the icons are, if there's a small rat symbol, you put down just the rat when you place the card down. If the big rat symbol you see with the arrows going around it, it's a respawn point. They'll keep coming from that area. Okay, that is it. We're on to the Ratcatcher's turn. So let's reset our board. We don't put our health back up, of course. We'll get our dice back. We get our 5 dice. And I think we're ready to go. Okay. So, unfortunately, if I were to try to leave the spot, I would get bit. So I definitely have to fight those rats. Well, the other option is I could just take the bite and let that cheese go. It seems kind of weird to do that though, because there is double cheese up here, which is pretty easy to get to right now. But taking that wound, it's hard to heal in this game, because you kind of need a bunch of rats to do it. So let's attack while we're here, and then maybe if we get lucky, let's see, how much movement do we have? Oh, we still have our 5 movement. Actually, if we're able to get lucky and take out all those guys, we could get 6 movement. 1, 2. If we're able to get all those guys, we could actually get to this spot and have enough movement to drop down 2 traps, which boost each other to go after all those rats over there. If we take out all those rats, which we only have 5 dice, there's no way we can do it because we can't get that magic cheese. Ah, no. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. We can spend rats from our cage to get more dice. Get our dice back. That could work, because if we get lucky, well, let's see. Let's just try attacking a few of them. Or let's try attacking with all our dice. Yeah, let's try attacking with all our dice and see how many we get. Because if I capture a couple rats, because I plan to put a trap down here, so I'm okay with those rats up there. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's roll all our dice and see if we can't get out of this predicament. Okay, that is absolutely horrible. Oh no, it's 4+. That's not as bad as I thought. We do have only 2 hits. One's a mortal wound, so it's an automatic hit. Let's use that to capture a brown rat, and then the other one's to catch one of these black rats. Okay, so that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Why is this game so hard? I might just spend some rats now. I can't. No matter what I do, if I'm going to get. Yeah, I can't take out those. There's no way I can take out the rest of those rats. I rolled too poorly. So I could just cut my losses and go north, and then drop down a trap. Or I can keep the fight here. Or can I do both? Let's see. I've got 5 movement. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could do that. I would take a wound, but I could drop 2 traps down. I don't know, guys. I think I think I'm in trouble. Because I only have 2 life left. If I move now, take the wound, which is horrible, I think I'm kind of stuck here. I think I need to deal with this first, then go north to deal with that spot. I can't get up. It'd be nice to get there right now while there's not too many rats up there, but I don't think it's going to happen. So let me spend 2 of my movement to put a trap in our spot. Let's spend another 2 movement to put another trap down. So let's think about this. Where can we put another trap? Where actually this spot right here is pretty good. Because the brown rats move. How many rats in my cage? That's what Matthew says. I have 5 rats in my cage, so I could get a dice. It's not enough for me to get enough dice to take out, because what I was hoping to do, take out those brown rats so then I can go north to drop down double cages. But I think what I'm going to do is put 2 cages here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see better. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 cages here. Because the nice thing about that is these brown rats over here are going to move 2 spaces, so I can capture them. But I don't think I want to voluntarily take damage. That's the kicker. That's the problem here. I think I need to keep my health up because there's a good chance I'm going to get bit again during the rats' turns. Up north, there's not enough rats there yet to eat the cheese. So I think I just needed to hedge my bets. I could get another. Yeah. So let's look just as a recap. Here's the Tallyman card. So I have 5 rats right now. I can only get dice back, but as you get more and more rats there, you can get these abilities, including healing, which is nice. So I think I just have to let it go. Okay, so that is it. We do our checks for our magic cheese. There is 4 magic cheese out there, so no exploring. Now the bad rats are their turns coming up, so they're going to move. First thing is they're going to move on. Oh, technically, I forgot to mention, this location down here, which is off the screen, is no longer active. So I'll put those, clean that up. Okay, there we go. So first we got 2. So those brown rats are next to me. Hope that catches them. And then we've got these rats are coming up here. Oh wait, are the white ones next? No, technically the black ones. So those blacks can stay in their spot. Actually, all the black rats are going to stay where they are. They're all with magic cheese, so they're pretty happy about that. These white rats are going to move. And there we go. Okay, so we moved all the rats around. Now we have to spring a trap. So let's do this trap. Both the traps can get +1 dice, which is nice. So this is going to be a 6 dice one. So I need a 5+ to capture. So let's see if we can't get a couple of those rats gone. That is really, I'm rolling horrible today. Just 1 hit with that 6, but it's something. Capture 1 of them, and then the other one, the big group. Here we go. I need to roll well here because they're either going to eat the cheese or me. Or both. So here we go. That is not. Oh, wait. I did get 3 hits. That's pretty good. 2 more wounds. That's wow. That's a good roll. Okay, so let's take away 2 of those brown rats. And 1 black rat. Okay. So the nice thing is it did save me from losing that magic cheese. The bad news is it didn't save me from the bite because I didn't roll enough. Those brown rats are horrible. Why? So, 3 browns. I can't take out 3 browns. I only had. Yes, I agree with you. What Matthew was just saying. If 3 browns, they don't bite me. But I just got I rolled only 2 hits and a 5, and they don't have. They have defense, so I can't take them out. So the problem is I rolled this for my success. I totally agreed. Go for the brown rats, right? So I got 2 brown rats for those 6s. The 5 is a hit, but because the brown rats have a defense, I can't actually get them. So I chose to get the black rat instead. So I don't know what you mean by going for the 3 browns, then they don't bite me, because I think I'm gonna get bitten no matter what, because there were 4 brown rats there. Yeah, there's four brown rats there, so I'm kind of SOL. If I missed something, let me know, Matthew. But I think I agree with your strategy. Brown rats have 0 defense. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put that black rat back. Let's grab the brown rat. I am totally wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I need to actually look at the cards in more detail. So, for whatever reason, I was looking at this value as the defense value. That's not. That's the bite value. That's how hard they bite. Right next to it is the defense value. Thank you, Matthew. You're totally right. They don't have any defense. I can use that 5 to take out the brown rat, which will save me a wound. Absolutely doing that. The black rats, the mama rats, have the defense, which I might have screwed up at some point already. So I apologize for that. Okay, got my stats mixed up. I was looking in the wrong column. Okay. Cool. So good, we don't take the wound. Downside is there is 5 rats in that spot, so they are going to eat that cheese. And you're helping you not get eaten. I know. Thank you. So unfortunately, they snagged the cheese from me. Wah wah wah. We level up on their board. So on the board, they go up to white rats gain +1 speed. So now, as you play the game, because the magic cheese is great, you get to level up. But guess what? So do the bad guys get to level up in this game. So let me find the +1 speed token for them. There it is. And now, our white rats are going to get extra fast as we go. Yay! Not yay. Okay. That is it. At least we didn't get bit. Okay. I was hoping to snag that cheese before they got to it, but they didn't. Oh, and then technically all the rats in that spot do, after they eat cheese, they will go back to the bag. But not the brown rats, I don't think. I think the brown rats stay away because they didn't actually eat anything. Let me double check that. I don't know, Matthew, if you mention that real quick. When they eat that stuff. Yes, brown rats are not returned to the rat sack. That's correct. Yeah, I did catch myself on that one. So brown rat does stay there. The rest of them do go back in the sack. Okay, that is it for that part of it. We will spawn stuff. So it looks like we've got a lot of spawning to do. There is a spawn point right above us. Black rats, so we always add another one. There's another spawn point down here. Looks like we've got one here, and one here. Actually, 2 here because there's a black rat that's there. Well, of course, we draw another black rat. Okay, that's great. Looks like we've got 2 here and 1 up here. It looks like we draw another black rat, so we draw another one. Okay, that's it. We have 3 magic cheese on the board. We don't have to explore. Now it's our turn. So let's go ahead and get our dice back. We get a 5 dice. We get a 5 movement. Okay. So nice thing is I can leave that space now without taking a wound, which is excellent. So let's go ahead and move up north here. Let's go ahead and move again up here. And then I want to try to take out as many of those as I can. I'm gonna roll my 5 dice. Because, let me zoom in here a little bit so it's easy to see. There are 5 rats there, and there's a bunch of rats up here as well, but I'm hoping I can lay down some traps both in my spot and adjacent spot to deal with all that. Because if we can snag both those cheese, that'd be awesome. So, just gonna roll all that and see if we get it. We need a 4+ to hit. That is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I did get 3 hits. And one's immortal. So let's take out the mama rat with that 6. And take out 2 white rats with those 5s. So I'm really, really happy with that one. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do have 12 rats in there. I could spend some rats to get some more dice back and see if I can't take out those other white rats and get the magic cheese right now. The benefit, if I do that, is I will... Actually, I think I have to. I think I have to because if I don't, there's going to be 5 rats in both the spots and eat both magic cheese. If I can take out those 2 white rats, I can get a magic cheese, I can upgrade my movement, I'll have enough to drop 2 traps down, which would be excellent because then I can most likely clear both those locations, or do well in both those locations. Brown stay. Then unlock purple and spritz the little biters. We don't have our movement upgraded all the way though, so that's the only kicker. But yes, we could get purple. Purple will be really useful. Yeah, purple is really useful. Okay, so I think I will spend some rats here. I'll spend 3 of them. I'll put them back from my rat cage back in the bag. I'll get a dice. Let's see, I'll do that twice. Let's grab 3 more rats, put them into the bag. So I'll get 2 dice back. I am going to attack in my spot. There we go. Boom! Yes! Got them both. Really happy about that. Get our magic cheese. Okay, so now we get to level up. Get to level up. Now you're saying get the just a spritz so I can spray adjacent spots. We can do that. Okay. Okay. We'll do what the designer says because I think he knows what he's doing. At least more than I do. I'll go and unlock our Just a Spritz ability. So we get our cubes for using this. I'm going to use it once right now. So spend 1 of them. And every time you use this ability, we take 3 dice, we target any connected adjacent zone, and we attack with 3 dice, 4+ to hit. I'll attack up here and see if I can't take out a few of those rats. Because brown rats do have 2 speed. Well, actually, do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. Because the problem is this rat is going to be my spot, and these rats are going to be there. I'm going to take another wound. And because they're spread out everywhere, even if I take out those brown rats, I'm still going to get hit. If I want to go for survivability, I really need that movement, honestly. So I think it'll be boring. I'm going to go against what you said. Sorry, Matthew. You guys want to scream at me in the YouTube comments? Don't feel free to do that. So no. Get one of the brown rats in the spritz to prevent a bite on their turn. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't see how that's going to help me. Because the problem is I've got this guy down here. So he's going to move 2, 1, 1. I'm going to have 3 guys in that spot. Actually, this guy too. I'm going to have 4 brown rats in my spot after they move. So even if I get 1 of them, they're still going to bite me. So I don't think that's going to work because I think I need to drop down a trap in my spot. Hopefully the trap catches a bunch of them. Yeah, so I think I have to do it. think I have to get my movement. So I'll spend I'll get another movement back. I've got 4 movement. I'll put 2 for this trap and 2 for another trap up here. If you think I'm going crazy, if I missed something, let me know. But I think that's my best chance to stop that. Yeah, you see it go for movement. Yep, okay. Yeah, there's just too many of them. Okay. Here we go. We dropped our 2 traps. Nice thing is the traps buff each other, so that's cool. Our gas mines. And let's move on to the exploration. There's there's 2 magic cheese on there, so nothing happens there. We do go for rat movement. First thing we do is we do the brown rats. So these guys are gonna come after me because they are nasty, bitey little guys. This guy, he wants to come after me. He'll come this way. And then we do the black rats. They stay there. This one wants to go towards the magic cheese. What's this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This is coming up to my spot. This guy's gonna come up here. The white rats do have extra speed. So 1, 2. Yeah, they can make it up here. And here. Here. Okay. Did I forget this brown rat? Don't think I moved him. You should be here. Okay. So the bad news is there's enough rats here to eat that cheese. I can't stop it. Up here is what I'm worried about though. Let's do the important one first. So spend that trap. We get our 6 dice and we need a 5+. So hopefully I can take out 3 of them. Otherwise I take a wound. Here we go. That is excellent because I did get 3 of them. So let's go ahead and take out 3 of those biter rats. Okay. And then let's do the same thing with our other trap next to us and see if we can't stop them from eating that cheese. So I need to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. There's 7 rats there. I need to take out 2 of them to stop it from being eaten. So I need to hit on a 4+, which is okay, because it looks like I got a mortar wound and 2 other hits. So with that mortar wounds, take out the black rat, and 2 of the hits, take out 2 of the white ones. So that's good. We did stop them from eating that magic cheese. That's excellent. Now we go into biting. 1 brown rat bites me, but I've got a defense, so I don't have to worry about it. And they want to eat. It looks like down here there's enough of them to eat that magic cheese, which is unfortunate, but it's inevitable. So those go back in the sack. They do level up, so now the black rats gain more defense, which is great. Yay! Get another defense token for them. So now the black rats have 2 defense. So I definitely need those 6s to hit them. That's what happens. Now the next time we get they get magic cheese, the boss is going to spawn. So that's gonna be fun. Okay. We did that. We need to do spawn rats. So it looks like we have 1 here. Just there. These are inactive locations. Let me zoom out so you can see a little bit better. Those are inactive locations. Looks like I got 1 up here, which is a black one, of course. Another black one, of course. Okay, and then here looks like we've got 2 spawn points, 1 for the mama rat and 1 for the black rat being there. Okay. Now, because there's only 1 magic cheese on the board, we have to add some cards. And while not officially part of the rules, I do like to pick up the cards. Actually, I do clean up these locations because these are inactive. But I do like to pick up the locations to make room for filming. Now, when you actually play this game at home, you don't actually have to do this. Where will I put this one? Here, maybe? I like to try to put the magic cheese near each other if I can. Let's put that there. And this one, put it right there. Okay. Let's see what we get for those question marks. We get a potion. Another potion. And a rat spawn point. Okay. Let's populate those boards. And we'll see if we can't keep going against this. Looks like we need 2 more magic cheese. And a bunch of rats. Okay, so we got 2 here, 1 there, 2 here, another one here. And I'm playing this game a lot lately. 1, because I love it. 2, because I also want to get log a lot of plays, because I do plan on doing a review for this as well. I think what might wind up happening is on the main channel, Colin wants to play this game and do a playthrough of it. So I think what I'm going to wind up doing is playing this game a bunch, do a review, and I'll time my review to when he launches his playthrough as well. Okay, that is it. It is our turns. We get our dice back. We are moving back. We now have 6 movement, which is excellent. I think we can. Leveling up those traps might be worthwhile because we're using them a lot. Then we get 3 traps, and they're more accurate. Actually, real quick, we do have a lot of rats in our cage. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 rats in our cage. So that's pretty nice. We can heal with that, which is tempting. Or if we get a few more rats, we get another magic cheese. I might try to do that. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, did I screw something up? Did I get too many hits? I'm sorry. I might have screwed something up on that hit threshold. And yes, to answer your question, Michael, traps have different hit thresholds for sure. I think all the Ratcatchers start with 4+ on hits. I don't think I saw any variants there. They do vary on defense. They do vary on the number of traps they have. The traps all themselves are all very different. Yeah, all the powers are very different too. So there's a good amount of variety in here for sure. So I don't know what you meant by the 5+, Matthew. I probably screwed. I'm guessing I screwed up the hits on one of those traps. I apologize if that happened because I don't know how to retcon that at this point. Okay. Here we go. So let's see if we can't. Yeah, let's try to take out a bunch of those rats here. Let's go. Let's move north, or move northeast here, and see if we can't deal with that mob. I'm gonna go ahead and roll all my dice, because if I can take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, it's 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. I have 14. If I take out 4 of them, I get another magic cheese. That'd be pretty awesome. That's oh yeah, it's my 1 movement. Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can take those guys out. Okay, so 4+ hits. I get 3 hits with that roll. Let's take out. I can't take out the mama rat because she has a ton of defense. We take out 3 others. I am short though. I'm short what I wanted to do. That's a bummer. I could spend rats right now to get a bunch of dice. Because I have 13 rats. If I do that, I could get potentially 3 or I could get 4 dice back if I spend almost all my rats. And then I could potentially try to take out zoom in a little bit. The 3 rats in my spot to get that magic cheese. The other alternative is I let it go. Instead, I drop down a trap or 2, and see if the trap can take out some guys, some rats. And then if I get a rat with the trap, I could have enough rats that I could get a magic cheese that way. Ugh. The problem is up here, I think. Yes, because all those white rats and the black rat, they're going to come to that spot, and they're going to eat that magic cheese, and the boss is going to spawn. I think we're falling behind in our pacing of this game. And I'm not sure what I need to do about that. Yeah, the trap hit early on the cheese near you. You counted at 4 as a hit, so the rats would have eaten. Oops, I'm sorry. Thank you, Matthew, for pointing out. Sorry, guys, I missed that. I tell you, it's one thing to play the game at the table, like a normal situation, and another one to play streaming. With streaming, I'm also trying to keep track of other stuff, and I definitely miss things when I stream. So I apologize for that. So I guess the question is, do I spend my rats now to try to take out those guys, or do I spread out where I am and where I'm going to try to yeah, because I think up here I might just have to let that one go. And maybe I focus over here. While there's not as many rats over there. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I don't know what their best plan is. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to get the dice I need back. You're fine, mate. I could do the whole thing together. Oh yeah, you could. So, okay. I'm tempted. Okay. I might just leave that magic cheese there. I might just go for this one instead and run away. Because if I come over here, I can drop down a couple traps. There's not a lot over here, so there's a good chance that I could capture more rats. Unfortunately, I'm losing this magic cheese and that magic cheese. So it's 2 magic cheese I'm getting. However, there's a high likely chance that I will be able to get that magic cheese, and then because I'm not spending rats, I get another magic cheese. So I'll get 2 magic cheese. The bad guys will get 2 magic cheese as well. Not ideal situation, but maybe that's the best approach. Now the boss is going to be on the board, which is going to be a problem for sure. Okay, so I think that's probably my best bet. If you guys have other ideas, if you say no, spend your dice right now to get that stuff. Let's go. Okay, I'm just gonna try that. So yeah, because if it wasn't for that black rat there, I don't know if I can get that one. So I will move 1 space here. Oh, you know what I could do? I could. I have 4 speed right now. I could put a cage here, or a trap here, a trap there, and in my spot. That's not bad. Because there's a chance that I could stop all those guys. It's unlikely, but it's a chance. Let's try that. Let's try it. So I move 1, use all my speed to drop those down. I'm not spending any rats. Because I'm hoping I can capture a bunch and then have enough to get magic cheese that way. And I'm next to magic cheese anyway, so we'll see how that works. Okay. Exploration, we don't expand because there's 3 magic cheese on the board. Let's go on to the rats' turn. The brown ones are going to move first. They are all coming to me right here. That's why I put that trap down there. This one is also coming to my spot. This one is heading my direction. This one is not active, so I'm not going to move that one. Then the next one we do is the black rats. So here, there's just going to be everything in the spot. The white rats are going to all go here. And then this one's coming to this spot. This one is also coming to that spot. This one's here. This one we can actually spread these out because they can go either way. Okay. Okay, so first things first, let's do this trap here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 rats in that spot. So yeah, there's a ton of rats there. but I do roll 6 dice, and I'll do it correctly this time. It's a 5+ to hit. So I need to take out all the white rats. I don't know if I can take out the black rats. I need 6s for the black rats. But 5+ to hit. Let's see how many of those I can take out, if I can save that cheese or not. Ooh, I did get 1 hit. Okay. I'll take a black rat. So, they're gonna eat that one, unfortunately, in my spot. Let's go ahead and roll my 6 dice and see if I can't save myself from a wound. That's what I needed. Looks like I got 3 hits, which is excellent. I did save myself from a wound. Okay. Bad news bears. They eat this magic cheese. They eat this magic cheese. All those go back in the bag. All of these go back in the bag. Okay. Okay. Now, after they eat magic cheese, we do move up the track. So just to show everyone what's going on here, we get 2 more. The first one, we're going to spawn the boss, and then the boss gains +1 speed. So the boss has a movement speed of roll a dice. See how far they move? They're going to get a +1 speed marker to that. So there we go. And also, they're going to spawn. And I always forget where the boss spawns. I think it's on the closest. It's a spawn point closest to the Ratcatcher, I believe, where it spawns. Township containing Ratcatcher token on any rat's nest. Yes, any rat's nest on my spot. So there's a rat's nest here. I will put the boss down. Okay, and a reminder: the boss has this ravenous hunger. It's going to be using this gut tracker card, and so it says while it's moving, it's going to target and consume the magic cheese or special token. So it's looking for these things on the board. Once they eat it, they're going to get these effects listed on the card, and they remove the token from play. So I think it's just going to be leveling, spawning, heals, gains a movement, and gains a bite. So we really have to watch those tokens, because I believe it's just going to go. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matthew, but I think these are permanent upgrades that it's going to gain permanent bite, not just a bite for that turn. Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is here. This is definitely a temporary heal. And then spawning rats is horrible. So, okay. So yeah, it is going to get crazy now. But the weird thing is the maw doesn't actually go for cheese or the Ratcatcher. It's going to go for one of those targets generally. So it'll be going all over the board. Okay. That is that. We need to explore. We can clean up. And we'll clean up these cards. Oh. So. This is where I think it's going to make a difference. I do pick up the rats from the inactive locations for sure. But I think I have to leave this token on the board while I'm exploring right now, because I think it's going to matter. This guy is going to want to pick up all those tokens if he can. And normally what I do is I pick up those cards and put them off to the side, but I think specifically with the maw, we cannot do that. It's just gonna make it harder to film. It's gonna make it harder to follow, unfortunately. But I think I have to leave that. Oh, and keep moving as she goes. Oh, she doesn't even stop there. And permanent upgrades. Time to be a hero. Yes, Bree needs me. I know. Try to go after the maw. Only has 3 defense, so not a lot of defense there. But and only 3 hits, 3 bites so far. So kind of weak there, but it's gonna be a problem otherwise. Actually, it doesn't spawn either, so that's actually the maw can get bad, but it's not so bad right now. Okay. Cleanup includes the tokens. Oh, it does include the tokens. You're right. You're right. So we do clean that up. Okay. So I will take the card off the board. Okay. Just to make it easier for filming, I'll do the same thing here. Because right now we're on a location that has 4 expand. So move that in the middle so you guys can see a little bit better. And then we'll grab some cards. Let's put this one here. Oh, let's put it. put it here, I can't run by the boss. I might just have to put it like that. 1. Wait a second. Oh, I didn't see the magic cheese there. Isn't supposed to be magic cheese right there? There is. I just couldn't see it. 2, 3, and I'll put another one over here. This is gonna get messy. 4. So hopefully, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, now we have to populate the boards with everything. It looks, lots of magic cheese out there. Lots of targets for the other. And I generally like to not explore that many locations at one time, because I feel like it's a bad situation. There's generally a lot more rats that are going to move, and I can't cover the area nearly as well as they can. Right? So unfortunately, that's kind of how that worked out with what I was dealt. So, okay, put those on there. 2 here, another one here. Oh, technically I have to do spawning first. Let me do spawning. Would be that those 2 would spawn, and this one too. Okay. Oops, need another one here, another one here. Oh my goodness. The black rats. I don't know if I dislike the brown rats or the black rats more. Oh, I forgot there's a question mark over here. Which is another magic cheese. Oh, wow. Well, definitely going south, that's for sure. 2 there, looks like. 1 here. Yeah, so the how we win, we can either get rid of the boss rat, which is an option, of course, or we can try to go for the magic cheese. Okay, so it's our turn. After all that craziness, look at all the black rats right here. Jeez. Okay. So we gain our 6 movement, our 5 dice, and oh, trap should be off the board. Sorry about that. Okay. So the maw, according to Matthew, is going to move through locations and eat as it goes. While moving, yes, it clearly says while moving, it does that stuff. So it's just going to see how much speed it gets and run around and pick up all the things it can. That's bad news. So, and there's some purple cubes nearby, so it's going to get more bite. It can give you a lot of bite. Unless I can somehow level up, unlock my bite ability. I'm sorry, my bite ability. Unlock my purple ability, pick up those cubes now before they get to him, which I think is probably what we want to do. So in order to do that, I have to get 1 magic cheese. Actually, I have that already, because we have a full cage. So let's go and spend 18, because I'm pretty sure I have 18 to get our magic cheese right now. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, we have 3 rats left over. Let's spend 18 of those rats, put them back into our sack, and we get a free magic cheese. Whoop, whoop. Oops, I can't see the card, sorry. 3 magic cheese for us. Okay. I will definitely unlock my purple ability. I'm going to spend 1 of those right away to attack the space adjacent north of my position. So with that, I roll 3 dice. I hit on a 4+, and I'm hoping I can take out a bunch of those. Here we go. I did not take out a bunch, but I got 1 of them. Okay, capture that rat. Let's go ahead and move here. I'll spend that one again. No, I'll just hang on to it. So move again into that spot. Let's use some of my dice. Let's roll 2 of them. Awesome, 2 hits. Got that. Got another magic cheese. Look at that. Okay, cool. Now the question is, what do we upgrade? What do we upgrade with our next level up? It says, you're popular with the rats these days, mate. Yep. Bop the big bugger before he gets out of control. Yeah, I think so. I think we need to go for the boss one. So with that said, do I get fumigation? Is that the best ability to try to take out the boss rat? Because with that ability, I would be able to get my 5 and 6s back. I could try to level up, or I can get an extra. Actually, get an extra dice right now. That seems really good too. That seems really good too. So here's the answer is always, yeah. I don't know what you mean by the answer is always. I forget what you're referring to there, Matthew. So here's the options. We got lots of options here. With our 1 magic cheese, we could get another fight dice, which is excellent, I think. But honestly, I think the special ability is what we want to do. Because with the special ability, it says when you place this on the board, and I guess here's the question for you, Matthew. If I put this on the township card, I normally just put it on the number for the township card just to remind me it's affects the whole card. But technically, the mall will go after those tokens. How does that work? Is that in reference to the specific ability? Because I know some of the Ratcatchers have an ability that say put this on a spot, all the rats will come to that spot. But most of these are area effects. Yeah, he says fumigate. Yep, I'm with you. Let's fumigate. Fumigate like a boss. 2 yellow cubes. Okay. So yeah, let me know how that works exactly, Matthew. If I would place this down, like I don't place it down now, but if I place it down, how would I put it on the township card, and how does a mall interact with that? Oh, he says it has to be in a zone somewhere in the township. Okay, so I do have to put it in a zone someplace. It doesn't matter where it is, as long as it affects the whole area, whole township. Got it. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead. There's a magic cheese just north of us. I'm tempted to go for that. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. I feel like I want to. But I also need to go after the boss one. The boss only has 3 defense right now. I don't have enough dice, I don't think, to go after it. The nice thing is the maw isn't going to go after me, he's going to go after tokens first. And it could go either way. Oh, they're going to get so much magic cheese down here. I could also sprint down there. 1, 2. Actually, I can go ahead south. Oh, I should do my other movement. So there's 1 movement up there, 1 movement there. I have 4 movement. 1, 2. I don't have enough movement to stop all these rats here. But I could potentially go for. I'm going for the magic cheese, and I probably should go for the boss. I think you're right. Okay, let's do this. Oh, okay. What if I say good riddance to that magic cheese. I'll have to come over here to take care of that stuff. But what I could do is I could go here, spend all my spritz, try attacking. Well, I don't know if I can do it with all my spritz. I think I need my spritz for other stuff. Okay. I do think I have to come down here and deal with this mess. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be all my movement to get down there. Yeah. Unfortunately I think I'm gonna have the boss go up because I have I have 3 magic cheese. The boss has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magic cheese. I have to go for the boss. I have to take out the boss somehow. I only have 3 fight dice though now, so I think I need to build up my fight dice. So I think my goal here is I'm deciding right now, going for the boss. The best way of doing that is getting more fight dice to overcome the defense value. Lay down my fumigation because then I could get all my dice back. So if I get a bunch of dice and use my fumigate, I can potentially get a lot of rolls against the maw and take them out that way. So let's go for that route. So with that said, because the spritz is nice, but it's not enough to hit the boss in most cases. So let me move north here. Spend a die. We're going for that magic cheese. Boom, got it. Because I got that rat. Got that magic cheese. We're going to add it to our board to get another dice. So we get dice back immediately. Okay. Let's go ahead and spend 3 movement. 1 up here. Get this health. So I'm definitely going to need it. Move down here. Let's go ahead and attack that rat. Actually, I don't need to. Oh, I will anyway, because I have to fight dice. Got it. Let's pick. Oh, I don't have enough to pick it up. Let's spend 1 to attack those rats next to it. Let's do that first. 6 and a 4. It's enough to capture those 2. And then I can, because I want to get these off the board so the maw doesn't get it. I've got my last movement here. I can move back here. Got 2 dice left. That's okay. I can use them. Okay. So I'm got an extra dice. I healed. I captured a bunch of rats. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let's move on. Rats' turns. Here we go. First thing is, the boss one's going to move. The boss is going to move 2 plus 1, 3 spaces. It's going for magic cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to pick up this magic cheese as it runs. When it consumes magic cheese, it's going to spawn a peculiar rat. Wow. And then it's going to also level up. Yes. So we're going to peculiar rat spawns there. And we're going to level up the white rats to get +1 bite. Oh no, the white rats bite now. Oh no! But they aren't going for me. So we get this guy. Who's this guy? Oh no, I don't like this one. It's a hard spawn you got to deal with. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. Ratcatcher. Yeah. Area effect. All common rats on the same spot get +1 movement and +1 defense. But we do level up our health if we take care of this. So it spawns there. It's got 4 movement, 5 fight, 4 defense, and it goes after the Ratcatcher. He's coming after me this turn. Okay, so that was the movement of that boss. Oh, white rats get defense. Just kidding. Oh no, white rats gets +1 bite. Now they can bite. Okay. So now we move peculiar rats. This guy moves 4 towards me. 1, 2, 3. He does make it to my spot. With 5 bite, he is going to attack me, so I take a wound. That was nasty. Okay. Now we move the brown rats, and they do get a movement boost. So he's going to come up here. This one is going to come 1, 2 here. 1, 2 here. Oh, here. 1, 2. Okay. And then we move the white rats next. No, black rats. These guys. Yeah, all these guys. One space here. They're pretty slow. That one's gonna stay there, and then the white rat's gonna move. 1, 2, 1. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. These all move here. This one's gonna move here. These guys are way far away, but they're gonna come this direction. And the black rats are gonna move. They move 1 space only, moving here, heading towards. No, I removed these guys. Just kidding. Yes, I removed them. Just kidding. Okay, so we moved all the rats. Luckily, they don't eat any cheese. This guy tries biting me, but he doesn't bite me. Okay. Spawning rats. The boss rat, in this case, does not spawn. There's a lot of bosses that do spawn stuff, but this one does not. So we have to add, unfortunately, 4 rats here. 2 black rats. Oh my goodness, that is a horrible, horrible spot. One up here, one up here, one over here. Looks like we've got 1 here. And that looks like, oh, the black rat here will spawn another one. Okay. Okay, spawn the rats. There's plenty of magic cheese on the board. We get our dice back. We do get an extra dice. We're up to a bonus there. Get our movement up. Okay. Our turns. So, I think I need to go for the boss rat. But the problem is I can't get there without taking wounds, especially with the peculiar rat here. Because the peculiar rat gives everyone defense. Oh my gosh, I have to deal with this one. The nice thing is, if I get a 6 when I'm rolling, I just take him out. And I do get to upgrade my health, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and deal with that guy. Let me roll 1 die. Yeah, we'll roll 1 die. I'm trying to be conservative with my dice here. I need a 6. Because otherwise he's going to bite me as I run away. That is not a 6. I don't like this plan, but I'm not sure what to do about it. Because I can't run away without him getting me. Nope. Okay, I'm going to roll a couple dice now. Nope. Actually, in hindsight, if I have all these dice and I have to take him out anyway, why am I rolling 1 dice at a time? I think I made this mistake last time. Let me retcon that. I know I'm kind of cheating here, but let me retcon this. Let me think about this a little bit. Because, actually, he'll do me 1 damage if I run away. Yeah, he'll do me 1 damage. If, instead, I lay down my fumigation, which I think I have to do it. Yeah, let me lay down my let me do this differently. I'm going to lay down my fumigation. Spend that. So this means every 5 and 6 I roll, I get the dice back to my board. So let's roll all my dice against that spot and see what we get. There we go. So the 6 I get back, and unfortunately the rest I don't, but I do get an extra hit. So that's enough. That was way better. I do get my 1 fight dice back. Did take out that peculiar rat. And when I do so, I get the reward. The reward is I get to upgrade my health, which is excellent. So we get our health. I don't think I get the magic cheese, though. That's a good question for you, Matthew. If I took out that peculiar rat, I get to upgrade my health. Do I get the magic cheese for it? I assume I don't. I assume I just upgrade it, and I just have to remember I have it upgraded. Actually, maybe I'll keep that card out as a reminder. Because I'm trying to remember how I can remember I have it upgraded without actually spending the magic cheese for it. Okay. So that was okay. I'll move here. It's a movement. Oh, all these white rats bite. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, nope, just the upgrade. Thank you, Matthew, for that. Oh, I think I have to use my spritz. Let's spritz these guys. Get 4+. They don't have any defense, so. Oh, look at that! Boom! I get these dice. No, I don't get these dice back. So not for my board. Any 5 or 6s, once resolved, are immediately returned to your Ratcatcher board. Yeah, because the spritz doesn't come from my board, so I don't think I get these back, unfortunately. But that's 3 hits, so. Let's see, take out 3 of those. Okay, so now I can run through. So let's go ahead and keep going. I gotta get to that boss. 1, 2, let's move down here. That's a problem. Oh, I do get them. Oh, thank you. That is a really good ability then. Okay, okay, cool. So let me. Oh man, I have to get over there somehow. Here's the question. So I made it. Let me zoom in a little bit so it's a little bit easier to see. So I made it down here. These guys will bite me, so if I leave that spot, I'll take a bite. I have 3 fight dice right now. I've got this mess. That is a horrible, horrible mess. I kind of need to get through that to get to the boss. Because I want to take out the boss to win the game. Before the boss levels up even more. Do I lay down my fumigation again? And hopefully I get my dice back? I think I have to. I think I have to try to take out as many as I can and push my way through to the boss. If I can get into that spot, and then I can attack adjacent with my fumigation, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. He's always just going out of town. What Mitchell says, I thought we were trying to make the game more difficult here. Yeah, I know. No kidding, Mitchell. No kidding. Oh, I get these dice back. That's a good thing. Yay! So, okay. I think I have to lay my fumigation down again. Let's put it down here. Just gas this up. Okay. Let me spend 2 of my dice to attack that spot. I need 4+. Got 1 dice back, which is great. Took care of 1 of them. That's enough. I will move into this madness. Let's go ahead and start spritz. Or actually, before doing so, let me think about this. I was here. I'm losing track of where I was moving to. I mean, I did. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's use my spritz. Let's spritz in this area. Try to get some dice back as I spritz. So, see what we get. 4+. Those 2 hit. I get 2 hits.
but I do have defense on the black and white rats. Have no, no. The, only the black rats have defense, so I can get rid of any of the others. Let's get rid of 2 of these bitey rats. Okay, and I didn't get any dice back to my board for that, unfortunately. Spritz again. I'm trying to get a dice back as I spritz here, so I can maybe go after the boss. I don't know if I can make it there though. Yes, got 1 dice back. I get 2 hits. I'll take out 1 of the black ones and 1 of the white ones. Get dice back to my board. Okay. Cool. So now I have a bunch of rats in my cage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 15, 19. Oh, sweet. I get an extra match of cheese right now if I want to. Ooh, what do we do with that magic cheese? Do I go for... I go for an extra fight dice. That's what I do. Yeah. So I spent all those rats to get another fight dice, which I get immediately. That is excellent. Okay. And now I have 1, 2, move here. Let's go and attack my spot with these dice. I need some 6s. Going after the maw. So, 4 plus. Here we go. Oh! Yes! That is awesome. Yeah, 2 hits on the boss. I don't have anything else I can do, though. So I need 4 more hits on the boss to take him out. But I'm kind of out of resources. I do have 1 movement left. If I leave that space, I will get bit. I think I'm just stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. That's it. Let's have the rats move on their turn. They're going to... The boss one's going to go first. Boss rat is going to move only 2 spaces. Oh, that's lucky. It's probably going to go 1, 2. It's going to get these 2. So with that other magic cheese, Nemesis is getting defense, of course. And a bite. Yeah. So it's leveling up a lot because of what the card is getting. I don't have... I'll have to use my +1s. Defense and a bite. Where's my bite token? Oh, I'm using on this card, that's why. Okay. Okay. And then it's a lucky roll there. But what we do spawn a peculiar rat, which is a bad thing. We get this guy. Who's this guy? The fleece guy? The golden fleece? Which one is that one? Yeah, here he is. The golden fleece rat. So 3 movement, 3 bite, 4 defense, goes for magic cheese. We're making an attack in the zone containing this rat. All hits must target this peculiar rat. Oh. He ignores effects of mortal wounds. Oh no! Spawn of the P-rat. Yes. Yes. So that's not good. But we do get magic cheese for getting him, so something? Okay. Now he is going to move here. And then we need to move the rest of the rats. The brown rat's gonna go first, coming towards me, which is horrible. I'm gonna take a wound. This guy's too far away. Okay, just those two guys. Then we do the black rats. This mob coming to my spot. That one's gonna stay. White rats have 2 speed. 1, 2. They're all coming for. Split these up a little bit. That okay. Oh no! I get bit. Take a wound. Magic cheese gets eaten. That is horrible. Because there's enough rats in both those spots to eat both those magic cheese. Oh no. Oh no. Which means the bad guys get 2 more magic cheese, so 1 away from winning, and we spawn, even worse, 2 peculiar rats. Why are we playing this game again? This is so hard. Oh yes, my favorite one. And what's that guy doing here? He's not supposed to be in here. And this guy. Let's find those 2 guys. Oh, cool. We got your platypus one. So one thing that Matthew does do, he tries to put a platypus on his games. I think he said. So we have the ratipus, and we have my personal favorite, just because of the name, the pie rat. Cracks me up. I love it. Okay, the platypus or ratipus, he's got 4 movement, 5 bite, 4 defense. Goes out the Ratcatcher. During the cleanup phase, add a +1 token to this peculiar rat's card. This rat gains +1 to all its attributes. What? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that's something. He's gonna get +1 token right now, technically, because we're gonna clean phase. So I'll put that there, and then we'll be in a second. And the pirate, he moves towards and collects the nearest special tokens. So he's that's interesting. The pirate kind of is not what the mob wants, because the mob wants to go after those tokens, and he's gonna take him away. But once we kill the pirate, we'll take those tokens for ourselves. Okay, that is horrible. We have no magic cheese on the board, so let's do cleanup. Clean up the board here. Put the tokens back. We're gonna have to do explore this turn. This just comes off the board as well. Okay, so let's get rid of these locations. As I need to explore, we're at a level 2. We need 2 more cards. Okay, here we go. If they get 1 more magic cheese, that's game. First card we get is this one, which I'm gonna do a little differently here. I'm gonna do it like this. Oh wait, you know what? I didn't spawn. I did not spawn, guys. I have to do that first before I do all this stuff. I'm skipping ahead. Sorry, guys. Spawn here, and spawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. We have black rat, need another rat there. Mitchell, yes, I'm hearing a lot of oh no's. Yes, it's so true. It's one of those games. Oh, good. Another spawn point. Because I just, I need more rats. Oh, another spawn point. Okay. The game's like, yeah, screw you, Steve. You're not gonna win this one. The worst thing about it is this blasted, the golden fleece rat? I have to target that rat. All my attacks target that rat, so I can't even go for the mob for the win. I have to get rid of the golden fleece rat first, and unfortunately, because of that, all these rats that I'm putting on the board now, if they get any of this cheese, that's game. Because they just need 1 to win. And so it just steamrolled when I flipped that card. There's another one. Put these magic cheese down here. So yeah, it's not looking good, guys. It's looking pretty bad. And the ultimate, I mean, how much magic cheese do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 magic cheese ourselves, so we did pretty well there. But we're not within range, I don't think, of getting the 10 we need to win the game. Yeah, the pressure is on for sure. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit more board. So this mess of rats is all in that spot, which is perfect because that's where I need to go anywhere. Anyway, so the golden fleece rat. Let me look at this guy. This guy's going to change things. He says, when making an attack in a zone containing this rat. Oh, in a zone. It's not the whole township. So if I don't even go to that spot, you won't get attacked. Okay. So I can still go after the boss rat. It's just that once this guy is in that same spot, is in the same spot, I'm in trouble. Okay. Okay. I'm in trouble because the Ratapus, between the Ratapus and the Maw, the Ratapus is 5 fight. Oh man. I think I just have to go for the kill. I ignore everything else. I just gotta run. Let me zoom in again. I have to run to the boss one. Because if you look down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they have 5 speed. There's enough white rats here that are going to go. Yeah, they're enough to be able to eat one of those cheese. So this is my last turn, hands down. Even if the boss doesn't get down there, because the boss gets down there and eats. If the boss rolls 1, 2, 3, actually, if the boss rolls a 2 or higher, I lose the game on movement. Okay, so this is it. This is it. Gotta go for the boss. So let's slide this down a little bit, make some room. Okay, so I have all my fight dice, which is great because I have a ton of it. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 fight dice, which is excellent. I don't, because I use all my fumigations. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Well, yeah, that's my stupidity. I'm sorry, guys. I should not have used my fumigations when I did. There is a chance that because the Ratapus is there in that spot, if I take out the Ratapus, I do get to level up something. I could potentially level up my accuracy, and then I could hit the boss rat much easier. The problem is I do an attack with one action. So either I take all my dice, I go straight for the boss rat, which I have 7 dice. It's got 4 defense. If I were to hit with every one of my dice, I would only do 3 wounds to it. So I need to get a mortal wound on the boss rat to get what I need to get through it. At least one, if not a couple. Now, yeah, because I don't have enough dice, enough rats to get what I need. Unfortunately, I should have saved more. I should have saved my fumigation, and I didn't. That was my fault. Heroes are born and far to death. It's now or never. Cash in your rats for more. Yeah, I only have 1 rat. That's the problem. I have 1 rat. I need those yellow tokens. I don't have anything. I've got one in my cat cage. I set this up poorly. Yeah. I think I just have to move in there and go hope for the best. Okay, move in here, and let's go ahead and try attacking. I will. I just need roll sixes, is what it comes down to it. I need roll sixes to go for the maw. If I, because I don't have anything in my reserves. I don't have my special abilities, which I should have kept. If I had a fumigation, I could have a really good. I think I have a decent chance to do it. But right now, I think I'm hosed because I'm out of resources. I gotta go for the Hail Mary. Sixes for the win. That's what Matthew says, and I agree with you. So talking this over. Sixes for the win. Here we go. Come on, I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 hits. 4 hits on the boss. Oh, there's a few. But some bad ones too. So this one is not enough to get through the defense, but these two are automatic hits. That is enough to hit him twice. It's got 2 more health left. I can drop down some traps. I guess that's what I could do. I can drop down a trap in my spot. And adjacent spot. Let's drop down some traps because that's basically all can make work here. Okay, and that's it. So now we go into the rat's turns. So the movement, here we go. If I roll 2, let's see, 1, 2, yes. I have to roll 1 on the movement for the boss, otherwise we lose the game. Nope, 2. It's got +1 speed. 1, 2, 3, moves to here, consumes his magic cheese because it's a maw, and we lose the game because the rats win with 10 magic cheese. No. I got rough. I think if I played smarter and I had my fumigation, I had all the dice I needed, I may have been able to win that way. So I should have leveled up a little bit differently and been more conservative. But still, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this game. I might do something a little bit different next week. I'm not sure I'm going to play Ratcatcher or not. I haven't decided. If you want to see more Ratcatcher, let me know. But yes, Matthew, so close. It was a close game. A lot closer than last time. So, but this game is awesome. I highly recommend checking it out. And yeah, I don't know. Jump on our Discord. If you're on the One Stop Co-op Shop Discord, there's a link below. You can find us there. We're very active there. Or I'm on our Platypus Industries Discord too. That's also a fun one. You can see all the fun drop bear stuff. You can see the new stuff coming out. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and hope you have a good weekend. And I'll see you at the next stop. Bye bye.